Hi guys, we are Ash and Joe. After months of research, we have finally bought ourselves a van. We went for a T350 Ford Transit. This video will be an installation and review of how to install a reverse camera. Hopefully this video will tell and show you everything you need to know. Hi guys, so our van conversion this week is all about the Wolfbox 2.5K mirror dash cam. So we're going to be doing a little opening of what's in the box, a little review, showing you the installation, and then we're going to obviously run it for a week and tell you our thoughts on it. So basically, so far, just to let you know, it's a mirror dash cam. It goes on your rear view mirror. The reversing camera is 2.5K, ultra wide, and it also has a dash cam inside of it, which is 1920p, which basically records out the front dash. So I'll show you. So straight away when you open the box, we bought this on Amazon for it was on for £150, but we're Amazon Prime members, so we got it for £130, and then we got a £10 voucher off, so it actually came out at like £120, which I think is a bargain. So when you open it up, it's all nice and protected. So this is the LCD screen. So this obviously gives you the full width display on it. So like some, you just get a section. This is a full width display. You've got the 1920p. This is the dash cam. So that obviously clips onto your thingy and that records at the dash. And then you've got your AV for the reverse camera. You've got your power. It comes with a little memory card that just slots in there, and then your GPS, which gives you your direction that you're heading, your speed, the date, time, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what you get. You get the screen in here. So you get a little USB socket for the power. You've obviously got the Streamline reverse camera, so that just gets sucked, right? Sticked onto the thing, and that shows out. Important thing to know, I thought that this would be flippable, so it goes like that, so on your boot lid, but actually you can't then stick it on top of the van or out like that. So I've got a little bracket, and I'll show you if you want to install this. This is for cars, but it's really good, and I'm installing it to a van, so I'll show you how to do that if that's what you're interested in. It comes with obviously the power wire that goes to the USB on one end and then power in. It comes with your GPS antenna, so that obviously gets a signal and tells you how fast and what direction you go in. Comes with like a load of little brackets and mounts, so if you can swivel and pivot it. Again, some more mounts, sticky 3M tape, your manual, and then obviously the wire for the reverse camera, and then a couple of rubber grommets. So things you'll need to install it. Basically here, these are the things I'll need to install it. So because we're in a van, I don't have a reverse mirror. So this will stick up there on our mirror, and then the little clips, they go on there like that. And then these little rubber grommets just wrap around. So they clip on there and they just wrap around like that and hold it in place to your mirror. So yeah, you get a couple of them. So you'll need a reverse mirror. You'll need some cleaner to clean the area that you're about to stick it to, some wire strippers, some pliers, these are little grommets. So basically on your wire here, I know this is a bit of a long, boring, talky video, but so this goes into the back of your reverse camera, and then you've got the live wire that comes off. But because I'm installing it into a van up there, my reverse light is down there. So this red wire is it's not long enough to get to my reverse light thing. So what I've done is I've just gone out and bought some 5 amp cable, and basically I've bought a little, so connected, this is from the reverse camera, and then this will then go into my reverse light feed. So in order to do that, you just get one of these little crimp tools. It's got a dual hole in it. So one wire goes through there, and the next wire goes through there, and then you simply push that down, and that makes a connection, and then you close the clip over. Oh, you'll need some electrical tape as well, just to wrap around, which I need to go and get to create a nice seal. I've also bought some of these. Again, I'll put the links for all these if you want to buy them, or just at least find the name of what they're called. So yeah, put some of these. Again, dead simple. To make a connection like that one, you just put the wire in one side, the wire in the other, and then crimp it closed. Dead simple. The next thing, I've got some little grommets, because obviously This is going to be installed in my roof, so it's all waterproof, this, all fully waterproof. So this is going to come down through the van, and then I've got some little grommets, the wire, so that obviously you've got a sharp hole, just put the grommet in, that'll come through to stop the wire getting cut, and then we're just going to silicone, you need some silicone, just going to silicone to make it all waterproof and watertight. Obviously if you're installing it, just sucking it like that onto your boot lid, then you don't need to do any of this, but because I'm installing it to a van, I need to, and then finally I'm going to install, so this is going to go onto the roof of the van with a little hood, and I'm just going to stick it on there like so, and angle it down, and I can see the whole of the back of the van. So that's basically everything that comes in the box. I know that was very long-winded and just talking at you, but at least you know what you're getting. The wire that comes, I think it's 25 feet, is it? 20?
Yeah, 20 I think.
I'll put it over what I'm saying, but I'll let you know the length. It was long, because we've got everything off on our van, it is long enough on the van to get there, but you can order an extension, which is like 33 feet, which would be more than long enough. So that's a long-winded everything. We're now gonna start installing it, yeah?
Yeah.
And then we'll show you how it works, and then obviously I'll drive it around for a couple of weeks, use it, and then I'll let you know a review on it. But so far, I'm well impressed of how it looks. It's gonna be cool. The first thing I'm gonna do, I bought this, it was about £6 for a little mirror and a suction cup. So it comes with an alcohol wipe. The first thing I'm gonna do, as part of the installation, is to just give that a quick wipe and prep the area which is going here.
Very overexposed.
You get the point. I'm basically at the moment just cleaning the area of dirt and grime so that it'll stick. I don't know if that needs to be dry. On the back of the review mirror, there's a little twisty thing that when you twist it, it sucks up and pushes all the air out. So that's now securely in place. Obviously this is gonna adapt and change once I've got my driver's seat in frame. The next thing is obviously these little these little wubber grommets. So it goes that way. It's got a little power button at the bottom. So I'm just gonna stick these rubber grommets on stick them on there, and that's just gonna simply go over the top of that. Like so. Can you come to the side and see?
Try.
So, them wubber grommets hook like so. Well, again, I'll set, obviously once I've got my chair in, set that angle up. I've done that 1,000 times, but yeah, hopefully that doesn't fall, otherwise that'll be an expensive mistake. The next thing to do, the wire that provides to the reverse camera, I've already connected, so that's how long the wire is that goes to your reverse light, and then obviously I've, like I said, put some extender on to get to my reverse light down there. So
essentially cut it, make it long enough and just cut it.
Yeah, let's do that.
The brains behind the camera.
So okay, so the camera's going to be installed on the roof, so I'm going to leave myself a little bit of slack. The camera wire does have this on it as well. So that camera will be on the roof. I've got a little bit of play, and then it stops there. But obviously I need to get into the back of that reverse light, so I think that'll be enough, yeah? So I'm just gonna cut it there. Nice and simple, done. That's just gonna plug into my USB socket. Eventually that's gonna run under the dash up thingy, but obviously for now, we're just testing it, so I'm just gonna shove it there. Okay. Go through the storage later on then, but it's in for now. And what we're gonna do is connect the wire up to the reverse camera to see when I put it into reverse, if the reverse lights come up. Oh yeah. But I've just got some clips on the Ford Transit. If you've got a Ford Transit, these little black clips. So there's one at the top I've just took off, one there. Simply just twist them off, and then the light comes out, a light unit, dead easy. Go around this side. And on a Ford Transit, the very end one, green and brown, that's the reverse. Here, it's already been spliced into. All I'm gonna do is test it, because you can see there's a little bit of wire coming up from the live there to the reverse. So if I just connect that on there, then I'd already know that it's the right one. So I'm gonna do that now.
Then I'm gonna electrocute you.
No, because the engine's not.
That's not funny.
Right, that's touching the live anyway. I put the van into reverse now. It automatically shifts to the camera and you can see the reverse lines. So again, it's normal. Stick it in reverse, comes up, there you go. Been out and bought this little thing. So basically, as you can see here, whoever's owned the van before us, they've cut the wire in order to put in some other stuff. So I'm just gonna put both ends in this little clip, screw them up, and then wrap it up in electrical tape to keep that safe, and then make my own splice. So that is what we're gonna do now. So this is what it looks like then now. So just tap it in focus. Because this wire had already been cut, the green one, I've just put it in one side, and then made a connection with our red live wire that goes into there, and then the green, and then you push this clamp down and put that clip over the top. Click that in place, and now that is spliced, so you can see our red wire in there as well as the green. And now we're going to wrap all that in electrical tape, and that is it done. So a momentous moment for the van build. The creative ginge orange light has been removed. Woo!
Nino, Nino.
If you want to buy this, let me know. Selling it. There's 2 of them and 2 wind fans. I'll get rid of that orange light, which we've got rid of here. Them 2 wind ducts. But for now, I'm just going to clean this with some like white spirit stuff. So I'm going to clean this area, prep it, drill the camera, screw holes there, the wire goes through there, and then obviously this stuff I'm just going to sand down now and put some rust eater on. Okay, so I've done both the 2 holes and the big hole. So my idea now is that this bracket can sit, they line up with the holes, and then the wire can go through there. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little rubber grommet over the hole so that this sharp bit, the actual van, doesn't cut the wire, whereas it'll touch on the rubber instead. Okay, there you go, that's what I meant. So the wire from the camera will go through that grommet rather than touching the bare metal, so this doesn't scrape against anything, it's touching the rubber. Nicely done. Okay, now put a little bit of red hammerite on so that it's prevented from any rust in the future. I'm going to wait for this to dry a little bit, put some white paint over the top, and then silicone it to it. Okay, so I've now been putting the hairdryer on, and I've got a Sikaflex. I've heated it up with the hairdryer to make it a bit softer and easier to squirt out with the gun. And then I got some old 3M tape, so I've stuck a little bit of that on the bottom of this just to help create a bit of a seal and so the metal doesn't scratch and move around on the van. So let's see how this goes. So here we are, we've put 5Ps down and put Sikaflex over the top of the 5Ps. Hopefully, I know it's not the prettiest, but it's on the roof, and eventually either a roof rack or solar panels will be over the top of them. And obviously the camera, we've done the same thing, just Sikaflexed all around the edge, over the top of the bolts and over the wire. So again, hopefully it's watertight. When it sets a little bit, I might put some more on just to double check. Here's the back of the camera. So I can't get my fingers in there to the bolt. So you can see I managed to get one bolt on. The other bolt that's come through hasn't, the other screw that's come through doesn't have a bolt on. So I'm just hoping that it's tight enough and that it's waterproof. And obviously the holes that we had the 5Ps on, this is the inside. So yeah, it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it's waterproof. So Joe's touching up the rust paint, and then I'm about to put some Sikaflex. So Joe has masked. I'll show you this one because the sun's blinding me. Joe's put a bit of masking tape on the top and the bottom, so I'm just going to run some Sikaflex in there, hopefully. So that's where we're up to right now. Hey, come in. There you go.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's the front. There's the reverse.
There's the reverse, so you can scroll down.
Please don't get any on there.
Hey, look, I can see the back door, so I know where I'm reversing.
Right, and I'll show you. So we've got.
Hold on, moment of truth. If I put it in reverse, does the lines come on? Are you ready? Hey!
Okay, so we just gotta hope that it doesn't leak through here because that's where we've done it, and then there's our little bad boy camera. Okay, so hopefully, as long as it doesn't leak, that's a job. Well done, Mr. Graham.
Hi. So guys, that's it for today then. We've done amazing. We've siliconed all around the wheel arches. Joe's managed to rust eat and paint all on the roof. Obviously we're going to connect the GPS and everything else, and then hopefully that's the sat nav all in, but obviously I'll show you that guys now. Okay, so when you first turn the engine on, it comes up with this screen. So obviously you can scroll up, so you can see the top of our garden there, or you can scroll right the way down and you can see the bottom of the van. So that's that view. Red means it's recording your SIM card, audio and GPS. So the time's 17:43, the date, or you can press, so you can swipe and that will go to the back, to the front view, sorry. So this is off the front cam. Obviously you can change the brightness, and then if you press these dots, so you can drive in that screen, so it's the full screen, or I like to drive, so there's the reverse, so you can see the whole reverse, so it's ultra wide, you can see the side of the van. The camera is 2.5K. You can change the loop, the amount it records. So let's just stop recording. You can take a picture by pressing that or double tapping, and it'll take a picture. You can change the time zone. There's the pictures that you've just took. You can watch back the videos that you've done. Let's just go into settings. So settings. So first of all, storage. It comes with a 30 gig memory card. Resolution you can change front and rear. I've currently got the front on 2560 resolution by 1440, and the rear is 1080p. Record time, so I've got it to 3-minute loops. You can do 1-minute loops or 5-minute. Recording sound, I've currently got it on. G sensor, so obviously that's the GPS, so I've got a middle. Parking sensitivity, so you can buy an additional add-on so that when you're inside the house you can leave it running at night, and if it senses something walking past the camera it'll start recording, but I don't have that currently. Display mode, brightness obviously on high, volume, time settings, so you can change your language, GPS information, so gives you all the information about your speed and direction, longitude, latitude. Reverse lines, you can either hit this on or off, so that when you hold it in reverse the lines come on. Reset it, and then about the model and everything else. So yeah, so as I was saying, if you want it in reverse, so I've currently connected it up, so if I just hit reverse in the car, so then you go, it'll jump straight to the back, and then it'll show your reverse lines. Again, these reverse lines are adjustable, so that I've got my little red line, so I know that when they're there, I can just open my doors. And when you knock it out of reverse, you can go back to your front camera, and yeah, like I say, there's your view. So that's the walkthrough of the interface of how it looks. I really like it. So I'm going to show you some footage. So I've been on a little bit of a trip now. I've had it for a couple of weeks. Been on a few trips, and so yeah, I'll show you the footage in the day and the night from the front and the rear of what it looks like. My only concern with it is that basically when you hit it into reverse, so if you just go back to the camera, when I put it into reverse, you have to swipe up so that you can see that there's nothing behind you, and then go back down, so it's quite annoying. In hindsight, I would rather have I'd rather reverse in that mode, in the full mode. So I'm not sure whether or not the reverse lines are worth it because it's just so small screen, but you can still have it in that screen that works when you just need to knock it off your reverse light. Bit of a waffle, but yeah, still I really like the camera. 2.5K, the quality is amazing, it looks nice, it's nice and small, out the way, and very easy to install. So yeah, what do you think, Joe?
I think my only downside to it is the battery, if you leave it plugged in.
Well, we don't know though. So yeah, basically that's why I've got the van running. So inside here, my USB, so I'm just disconnect that. So normally you don't have to pull that out, but yeah, so we left it in for a couple of days and I came out to the van and it wouldn't start. So I'm not sure if the camera had flattened the battery or if because we were working on the van and we had the doors open, that the light. So I might leave it and try it again, leave it plugged in and see if it flattens my battery. But because we're so paranoid at the moment, every time I leave the van, I've just been unplugging the USB and then jumping back in. So yeah, that's our only concern, but really like it. Let's go show you what it looks like. So that's it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to follow along our van conversion series, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you know when we release new videos. Next week we will show you how to cover your holes in the van with fiberglass. We chose the Big Boy product. As always, see you next Sunday. Peace!